ever requested video. I actually have multiple requested videos, but this is the first one I had requested, so it's gonna be, as you've seen in the title, a full face using NYX, and a lot of these items are gonna be first impressions. Oh, why are my glasses off? I can't see. A lot of the items are gonna be first impressions. I have a ton of NYX stuff. I have this bag, this full bag. I have the palette that you guys saw, another palette, and a bunch more just like lying around. So I'm gonna do that and possibly a review on this one that I was so excited for. Yeah, I might be using this today. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing me do an entire face on NYX, just stay there. Stay there. So I apologize if my fan is like distracting. It's just so hot. I should probably take off this jacket. Sorry if my boobs are distracting. Ooh. So I don't have any moisturizers by NYX. I don't think they have any. So I just use my Clinique. But I am going to go ahead and start off with the Honey Do Me Up Primer Serum thing. I use this regularly in my moisturizing routine. This is the third step, so today it's going to be my second step, and I'm just going to apply that to my face. I really like this. It smells so like clean, and I've noticed an improvement in my skin. I mean, I still have bad skin, but my skin is softer and just glowing when I use this, and it just feels so much better. If it doesn't do anything for the look of my skin, it really helps my skin feel good. So yeah, I'm applying this before I apply any makeup, any primers, and right after I apply my moisturizer. So this is the only NYX primer that I have. It's the Born to Glow. I like this primer. It's not the best primer. I noticed that my makeup slips around a lot. So yeah. Just applying a good size, good amount to the back of my hand. And I'm going to apply that everywhere. I don't know if it really does what it says it's supposed to do. I think it might a little bit. It just doesn't hold my makeup down the way, you know, a primer should. A good primer should. Especially on my nose. Not really on my face, but my nose. The smell's kind of weird. It smells kind of chemically, but also not that bad. Like a muted chemical smell. Leaves my face really white looking. Oh, that's just me. Yeah, it's the Born to Glow Illuminating Primer Base in white. Maybe that's why they have colors to these. I tried this before, the NYX HD Concealer in green. I don't think I'm using it right, or maybe it just doesn't work. I'm just gonna go in and color correct some spots. And I'm gonna use my finger because the Beauty Blender, I've noticed, just absorbs it. And I don't usually use a color corrector, but since we're using a full face and I have it, I'm gonna use it. So I do that, and then I saw somewhere that they set it with powder so it doesn't slip, so I'm gonna go in with my NYX blotting powder. I'm gonna set that with a fluffy brush. I do like this stuff. I usually use it to set my stuff anyway, my makeup. So I set that. And then I'm going in with two colors of the NYX Total Control or Total Coverage, whatever it's called, liquid foundation. I've tried this. I used to use this one, but it is way too white for me. I know I'm pretty not tan, but this is way too white for me, so I'm gonna try and go through with mixing this. I take my dirty ass beauty sponge and the NYX setting spray that I have in the dewy finish. I'm going to spray my sponge a little bit. It could have been this that made the makeup slip too. I don't know. So I'm going to work really fast because this stuff kind of dries fast. And I start off with the lighter color. And just put some on my sponge. No, actually on my face because remember it absorbed a bunch on my sponge. And I have to work really fast because it drips. So I'm doing 4 of those. Maybe 3 of the darker ones. And these are, I'll tell you the colors. Oh god. These are in the colors beige and vanilla. This still might be too dark. Or actually, I don't know. So I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. Ooh, I think it's like a really good color. I don't know, what do you guys think? I do like this foundation. It's obviously a little runny, but it's completely buildable. You'll see it's kind of a thin layer. This first layer you're gonna see is pretty thin, but it is buildable. So by the second layer, I think, in my opinion, with my bad skin, it becomes full coverage. I feel like it's kind of pale. I think I'm gonna go in just with the dark color. I'm really bad at color matching my skin. Honestly, this is closer to my color, but oh god, oh god, oh god. It was really hard for me to find a close color in their color selection though. I usually have a hard time finding a color for myself. I don't know why that is, but I feel like this one was a little more difficult. They have a lot of colors, it's just they all look pretty similar in tone. Maybe that's what it is. So you can see the coverage is pretty nice. It's a really nice finish. Looks pretty matte, demi matte to me. And that is the NYX Total Coverage Foundation. I think it's a nice finish. I think so. And then we're gonna go in with something I have not tried yet. It's gonna be the NYX HD Studio Concealer, just like the green one, but in the color Fair, which I think may be not light enough. Is that correct? Is that grammar? Might not be light enough for me. I don't know. We will see. Here it is. Don't really like the consistency of their concealers. Just based off of that green one, I know I'm not gonna like this. I don't know how to explain it. It feels kind of crusty. And I don't really feel a lot coming off of the wand, but I do appreciate that there's a wand. These are the best applicators. Wait, honestly, it's not that bad. It feels really thin and the coverage isn't all there, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it wasn't going to blend, but as you can see, it's blending. It's coming a little up on my sponge, but off on my sponge, I mean, but it's blending. I don't know if I said, but I don't have any NYX face applying brushes. I don't have any NYX brushes, sponges, nothing. So I'm gonna go in and set that again with the NYX blotting powder. I like this stuff. It's very thin. It kind of has a lot of fallout, like it gets really dusty, but I like it. That's what I usually set these spots with. I don't set my entire face. I don't know if that's a thing. I only set where I apply concealer. I know it's a thing to set where you crease, but that's basically all I ever set because I don't like my skin looking too matte. That concealer wasn't terrible. I don't know, I'm not really picky with creasing, but like I still crease, but I don't think it is that bad. So I said that. Next, let's go in with something I have not tried. I swatched this in a video already. It's the oh, my nose is itchy. Do you guys do that when you're like itchy, you dust it, or you itch it with your powder brush? I opened it up upside down. Wow. The NYX matte bronzer. I like this packaging. Very simple, but I like it. I swatched it. It's pretty like thin, and I have not taken off this plastic yet. Did I even say this is also an Eco Tools brush? This fluffy powder brush. I'm gonna go in with another Eco Tools brush, the large fan brush. I'm just gonna put that on here. So when I swatched it, it wasn't that pigmented, so I'm gonna put a lot on here, and hopefully it's, I don't know. I'm just spoiled. I love the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Especially because I'm not one to contour. This is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like a biased thing, like these full face challenges, because you know what you like. So if you're not using what you like, you're probably not gonna like it unless it's fucking amazing. This is okay. I'm gonna grab a fluffy face brush and like blend this out. It's not really blendable. Like the lines are pretty harsh. This is the BH Cosmetics pop art line, I guess. And I used to love NYX. Like I said in my last video. Do you guys like NYX? What are your favorite NYX like products to use? Because I need to find those again. This is the bronzer. I don't contour, so this is what we're getting. It's just what we're getting. We're gonna go in with something else I've not tried yet. This blush. This is in the color Dusty Rose. Opened this in my haul video. It's alright. I feel like this is not gonna blend either. And I'm just gonna take that on my favorite blushing brush, my favorite blusher brush. It's tiny. Can't even get a lot of product on there. And I'm just gonna. Usually I put bronzer and blush after my eyes, but I'm just gonna do my whole face first. It's alright. The color's nice. I was hoping it wouldn't be that bright because I don't like bright blushes on me. And this one isn't bright. It's the colors I like a mauve-y, basic ass pink. This is actually like, I don't like super pigmented blushes. I know it's weird to say, but like the Too Faced ones are too pigmented. They're cute. I'll buy them for aesthetics, but that's about it. Don't like strong blushes. I like blushes you really have to like, just a preference. So I didn't have a NYX primer until just this morning. I was washing my face for this video. I mean, when I woke up, I was like, I'm gonna film a video. Anyway, my sister has the, oh no, this is NYC. So I don't have a NYX eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna take a napkin and clean it, but I'm gonna take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and just put that on my lids. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So I'm just gonna take that around my eye and use that as a eyeshadow base. I could have used the concealer as well. I have never done that. I probably should have done that. But I know this works and I want this video to be good, so when that is done, I'm gonna go through and hopefully find a good transition color in this palette. I think that's gonna be Santa Monica, so I'm gonna grab Santa Monica and go to town with that from the I Love LA or NYX Loves LA, whatever the fuck it's called. Take that on the same brush I used to put the base on. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this eyeshadow look, so it's very natural. I'd wear it just like that actually, because I have really bad veins in my eyes. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Can you see that? Like really dark veins that I don't mind at all. I have no insecurities about them. It's just for makeup to cover that. It takes a little some, and I like this color. I like that color. Thank you, NYX, for not disappointing. I'm gonna take Pasadena and put that on my crease. It is this color. It looks more purple in the back. It's a brown color. Okay, that's not what I'm gonna take. So I can't find any colors in here that I can really work with yet. I'm gonna go to the NYX Ultimate palette that I have and take one of these two purples. I'm gonna take this purple, the more pastel purple, and with this brush from Real Techniques, I'm gonna take the shading brush by Real Techniques and use that. I'm gonna put that on the outer crease. I think this is the outer crease. I'm just gonna take that. And also a little bit in. And just put that around there. It's a really pretty color. Never used it. And I like that palette. I've used that palette a lot actually. But I really wanted to use just the I Heart LA palette. And with that same brush, I'm going to go back to the I Heart or NYX Hearts LA palette and get Laurel Canyon and deepen up the inner crease and outer V. So it's this dark purple. Beautiful. Can you focus? Beautiful color. I'll darken up the crease a little bit, guys. Dude, this purple is beautiful. Okay. I'm just gonna darken this up and also this V a little bit. Oh, there's a ton of fallout with these NYX Hearts LA colors. Can you see this? I doubt it because it's not focusing. And with the Eco Tools blending brush, I'm going to take the same light purple we had earlier, just a little bit, and blend those two together. Now what I'm going to do is just dust this off. Take the same blending brush. It's clean, so I'm just blending all the excess I have up here, just a little lower. Just so it's not harsh to more smoky. This is too smoky. I'm just gonna take the lighter purple and just drag that under here so it doesn't look as crazy. So it looks more unison. There we go. Taking this thing that came in my Unicorn Love palette, and it's clean. I'm going to take this bright or dark? Dark orange. Because I'm going for a Halloween look. I should have gone with this palette, but it's failing me. I'll do a proper video with it. Oh, do I want to use that? Yeah. So I'm just putting this here. Taking the brush we originally used to set the eyes with the jumbo stick and using that brush because that thing was not working. And just patting it on. Go ahead and pat that on. Pat it up. Gonna blend with a clean, fluffy brush. I love Halloween. So, I suppose I am taking the orange loose pigments and I'm gonna put that on top of the orange I just did. Yeah. So, I'm just dipping it in here. Oh, way too much. But something tells me it's not going to be as pigmented as it claims to be, so I'm using that and just dumping that. Yep, that's perfect. Oh, so much fallout. Oh no. Oh, I should have dusted it. So I'm dusting it now. And I am just not cut creasing, but shaping that eyelid with the BH Cosmetics pop art brand or line. Don't know the name of the brush off the top of my head, but it's really small. Can you tell it's really small? Perfect for this. It works. It works. I like the colors. There's just so much fallout with all their eyeshadow stuff. I'm hating that. The rest of it I like. So I'm just taking the excess on my brush and placing that down here. And lining that so it meets the purple that we placed previously. I feel like this looks crazy, but I like it. So, should I do eyeliner? Yes, I'm doing it off camera though because my camera keeps overheating. So I thought I had a black eyeliner from NYX, so maybe I lost it or I made it up in my head. I used the purple Vivids eyeliner that I have. I have a bunch of their colors, but I used this purple one by NYX. I like it. Not the color I wanted to use, but I think it made it more Halloween-y actually. I was going to use a small liner brush and black eyeshadow, but nah. So I'm going now with my... I actually really like this mascara. It's the Doll Eye Mascara by NYX. Just gonna apply that to my top lashes and we'll be done with the eyes. Yep, we'll be done with the eyes. I have orange on top of my lashes and I don't use false lashes, so there's that. That is the finish on the mascara. I love this mascara. I'm very fortunate, like I've said previously, to have beautiful lashes. So mascara is not that big of a deal to me. But I do like how this feels. For my brows, I'm using the only brow anything I have besides the Rimmel one. I'm using this NYX eyebrow tinted mascara in the color black, I believe. Yeah, but this package is brown. I was very skeptical when I first used it, but it doesn't look too brown on my black eyebrows. I don't fill them, I just comb them. They're pretty thick already. In my opinion, I don't need to fill them. I'm curious though what it would look like, so if anyone wants to recommend me any brow stuff, I'll do it. Even though I don't know how to do it. It's about all I do for my eyebrows. Don't do much because I'm blessed. I think all I have to do left is highlighter and lips. So I don't have a highlighter. I have this one right here called Brighten Up, so I'm gonna use it to brighten this up. I'm gonna take that on my favorite highlighter brush. Hopefully this doesn't just ruin my face. I'm gonna test it on my hand. That is hella pigmented. Ooh, okay. That is like super. So I'm just gonna slightly, and then this is the BH Cosmetics brush. Is it highlighting? I can't tell. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, this works. I'm so glad this worked. I probably wouldn't use this tone of highlighter just regularly, but like I said, for this look, it is getting in my lungs. I go in with Embellishment. That's the name of the color. It's Embellishment in the NYX Lingerie line. It's gonna focus. It's a pretty color, so I'm gonna put it on real quick. Hopefully my camera doesn't overheat. Oh, my battery's dying, so ooh. I don't lip line. Is it a thing anymore? This applicator is cool. I don't think it's doe foot, but it's long. It just works really well. Okay, I put on a shirt, my Halloween shirt, and the final step is to set it, and I'm setting it with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And there we have it. I really enjoyed this. I love NYX, and I'm filming a Halloween haul after this in July, so I think it went pretty well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you also enjoy, and if you have any other looks, let me know in the comments down below, or something, my Instagram or my Snapchat. Yeah, just let me know. I'll be happy to do them. You guys, bye.